So Paul, on Saturday you said this would be your toughest test. How do you think the team performed today?
It was our toughest test. Listen, you take nothing away from Stourbridge, experienced side, been together a number of years, really well organised, really well drilled, and for the first half we've done very, very well. You know, Shaq's had two good chances. We've conceded one by a mistake. Nelly's give possession away middle of the park. The kids hit one well. Reece might have done a little bit better, but we go in at half time 1-0 down in a game that's really nip and tuck and touch and go. Important then we stay in the game for as long as we can and look to nick something ourselves. And unfortunately we give a silly penalty away 5 minutes into the second half. All of a sudden then it's an uphill task against a very, very good side, and listen, there's no disgrace getting beat today by that side, first and foremost, and secondly, as long as we learn from it, we'll come on for that.
Like you just said there, well organised team, been together for a number of years. Do you think the scoreline reflected the performance the lads gave?
Yeah, they were ruthless, they were clinical, weren't they? The half chances that we had, a couple in the first half and a couple towards the end in the second half, we haven't took. Their chances they've took with aplomb. So you've got to take hats off sometimes and hold your hands up and say you were beaten by the better side. But like I said, there's no disgrace there. We're building things here. We've won 4 on the bounce up until tonight. We've been beat by a good side. And if our mistakes had been a little bit better, or we'd cut those mistakes out, who knows? But you can't afford to make mistakes against good sides.
So what positives will you take away from tonight's performance?
Plenty, there's still plenty. Like I said, Dan, first half we were nip and tuck in the game, weren't we? I don't think there was a great deal in it first half, and if we took our chance, then all of a sudden you go in at half time 1-1, and you'll see how the second half pans out then. We've worked hard, we've competed really, really well for almost 50 minutes against one of the best sides in the league for me, so plenty of positives. What's important now is we get the heads up from the boys. We go for a training session Thursday, take them for a bite too, going for curry Thursday night, because the last 3 weeks they've done really, really well, and one result can't mask over how well they've done over the last 3 weeks.
Yeah. It's important to bounce back against lower stock. They're down there with us. What are you going to change, or is there anything?
Yeah, huge game for us. You know, it's a massive 6-pointer, but there isn't a great deal to change. It's important the boys learn from tonight and realise that decision making and mistakes are costly against very, very good sides. And if we can learn and take something from tonight's performance and take a positive, we're doing really, really well at the moment, so we need to go into that, get heads back up Thursday. Like I say, good training session Thursday. We'll take the boys for a bite to eat Thursday night, and we'll get smiles back on faces, ready for a tough game on Saturday.
Thank you, Paul.
Okay, Dan. Cheers, mate.